Financial controls are so necessary for any type of business. Whether your business is acorn size or a mighty oak, whatever type of business you have, whether it's manufacturing, service-based or not-for-profit, financial controls are so critical for your survival, let alone to thrive. Hi folks, my name is Mahmood. I'm a business finance coach, accountant and tax advisor. Check out the show notes to find out a bit more about what I do. But in this video, I'm going to outline 5 things that you need to have happen if you are going to have a good, effective and powerful financial control system in your business. Let's crack on with the video. Now, the 5 things that you need to have a really powerful and effective financial control system in your business is summarized by the mnemonic POUR AD. Doesn't that sound wonderful? POUR AD is about plan, action, the why, the action, and doing it. Let me expand more. The first thing you need to remember about financial controls is they're positive. A control system, having controls in your business, is about you ultimately achieving whatever your end goal is, whatever your objectives are, whatever your Northern Star is. If you don't have controls in place, you won't progress towards achieving that end point. So the first thing that you need to have is a plan. Now, your plan is effectively your business activities, your future direction expressed in financial terms. Some people might know that as a budget, but I want you to think about your plan as your story, as your direction, the path that you're going to lead that is going to be expressed in financial terms. So you must make sure, as a bare minimum, you have a plan in process. And when I say a plan, don't have it staying in there, have it documented, have it produced, and that represents your path going forward in terms of the money coming in, what that money is being expensed on, how much profit you're going to generate, what the cash flow is in the bank. All those things are expressed in your financial story plan. Any progress that we make towards that plan, that is our benchmark, that is our yardstick. Having dealt with the idea of having a plan in place, the next thing you need to do is to see the actuals. What is actually going on? As you progress forward in time, you need to measure, you need to monitor what the actual sales have been in your business, what you're actually achieving by what you're turning over, what you're spending money on. Actual figures need to be expressed and measured against what you thought was going to happen. So we have 2 perspectives now we're looking at. What do we think was going to happen? That's our plan. What is actually happening? That's the actual results, the money that we're actually spending on staffing, on marketing, on promotion, on software, professional advisors. Where's the money coming in from? How much is coming in from what we're selling, the services we're providing, the products that we're selling. So having got the yardstick of the plan and the actuals, we need to then look at why. Why are there differences? Now, those differences could be both positive or negative. So if I've ultimately set myself an objective to generate £100,000 worth of profit in the year, I'm going to be breaking that down into those mini milestones. And I'm going to be thinking at the end of my first month, I should have made so much profit, and this is where the money should have been spent. This is how much should have been spent on marketing, how much should have been spent on staffing costs, on freelancers, on investment, on manufacturing, and the like. What am I actually spending? Now, if you are looking at what you've actually spent against what you should be spending, you'll see a variation. That could be both positive and negative. Now, the positive and negative variations, as we might call them, then prompts you to do the next thing. And that's the understanding why it's occurred, and then what is it you can do as a business owner, as a senior manager, to actually put it right if it's gone wrong. So if you've overspent, you spent more than you thought you should have done at that stage of the game, understand why. Is it because you're selling more? Is it because there's been some issue with suppliers? Is it because you're wasting more in your business than you expected? Now, things could be positive. You could be spending less than you expected. Now, what does that mean? Are you underspending on your marketing budget? Are you not recruiting the staff that you should have? Or are you just actually managing to get much better savings in your cost arena? That also applies in terms of the revenue, the cash that you're generating, what's going on. Now, once you've understood the why, then you need to decide what is it you're going to do, the action points you put in place to actually make things better or to take advantage of things going better than you expected. So can you bring investments in plant and machinery forward that you were hoping to? Can you recruit much earlier? Can you take more time off with work? So positive outcomes also indicate actions that you can take. You can accelerate your investment program in your key operations. You can bring things forward that you're going to spend money on in the future, do them now. There may be lots of advantages for doing that. If you find that things are going worse than you expected, then that's the time to take corrective action. But look at it in context. Look at it as the overall. Now, lastly, you've actually got to make decisions. You've got to get these things done. Don't just do the first four. Look at your plan, look at the actuals, look at the whys, the actions that you've got to take. You've got to get off your backside and actually do something. Make those decisions, however tough they may be. Make sure you implement what you need to do to put things right. And that, folks, is how you set up an effective and powerful financial control system with the overriding end goal of achieving your Northern Star, your end goal, your objective. What do you think, folks? Do you have financial controls in your business? Do you find them to be beneficial? What would you add? I'd love to hear your comments. And until next week, Horad.